Hey, what's going on, guys? Welcome to Endless Bits News. I'm your host, Black Man Number One, aka the Unibrow God. This is run by Overlord Iro, always keeping that watchful eye. I've got a really packed show for you. This is your weekly video game news source. Let's get into it. Leslie Benzies, a former Rockstar fame, is going to be creating his own new studio, and he plans to change the game as we know it. Leslie used to work on Red Dead Redemption, LA Noire, and most notably GTA Online. So far we know he's linked up with Matthew Smith and Colin Entwistle from Rockstar North. They may not have a name for the studio yet, but at the moment they do have a name for their first game, ironically, and that's going to be called Everywhere. Benzies said in a press release, quote, "Our goal is to create a platform where players can be entertained and also entertain others while blurring the lines between reality and a simulated world," end quote. They plan to make use of Amazon's game engine Lumberyard. In reference to that, he said, quote, "Amazon's technologies and cloud services provide us with the power and flexibility to create a new type of game that was never before possible for today's massive gaming communities. Ellipses. Lumberyard's client and cloud features free us up to focus on the innovative, creative elements of our game," end quote. Now, all of that sounds really interesting, but me, I'm just going to sit my ass down, and wait until I see something interesting, Square Enix, Marvel, Crystal Dynamics, Eidos Montreal. These are the companies that we can expect to see working on some upcoming Avengers games. Along with the trailer, Marvel and Square Enix announced that they will be publishing these upcoming games, and Eidos Montreal alongside Crystal Dynamics will be developing these games. The trailer doesn't show much, but I guess it's a nice tease. And that's all we know. And I'm going to put this into perspective for you, okay? They announced this in January of 2017 and then say that we're not going to hear anything about the games until 2018. For why? Hey! Do you remember Prey? Yeah, of course you do. It's going to be coming out March 5th. And we've also got a trailer. Ooh la la. Morgan Yu is the protagonist, who can be male or female. And also, do you guys realize this is a minority Asian as the protagonist in a AAA game? Morgan is the Vice President and Director of Research for the TranStar Corporation. Yu has been studying the alien life, the Typhons, on the Talos 1 and doing research into neuromods. These mods are based on the Typhons and give alien powers to humans by being injected into the eye socket. It seems that Morgan is making it their duty to stop these aliens that are wreaking havoc on the ship and keep them from Earth. Most of the game is going to take place on the ship the Talos 1, but within there's also going to be zero-G spaces that you can explore as well. Don't forget, the game is going to be available on PC, Xbox One and PS4. Tekken 7 is going to be here June 2nd. And we've also got 2 new trailers. One of the trailers showcases the coming end to the Mishima saga as we know it, which is kind of exciting for me as a Tekken fan, even though I cannot make barely any sense of the story. The other trailer shows off Eliza, a vampire that we met in Tekken Revolution and will be DLC in Tekken 7. We also know that there will be a season pass that will include 3 content packs with new characters, stages, game modes and costumes. The PlayStation 4 version of the game is going to come with exclusive costumes as well as a jukebox mode which lets you create playlists of the game's songs to play while you fight. The Xbox One version of the game is going to be coming with a backwards compatible version of Tekken 6. Don't forget, the game comes out on Xbox One, PC and PS4. June 2nd. In other fighting game news, Robin has been announced for Injustice 2. He got a trailer and he's beating up his daddy. And yes, I said daddy because this is Damian Wayne. He comes with a sword and a fuck you attitude. He may be no Red Hood, but he'll do. Trailer is down below. Don't forget the game comes out May 19th on Xbox One and PS4. There's a new Mass Effect Andromeda trailer. It shows off the new Archon alien race as well as your new squad mate Cora and your Solarian pilot Kalo. This is one of those trailers that gives you a bigger insight into the story, characters, and it just builds hype as the date approaches. And I'm hype. You know I got you with that link down below. In other Mass Effect news, EA Access and Origin will be offering subscribers an early 10-hour trial of the game 5 days before release. Yep, that's right, 10 hours. So this means you'll only be able to play on Xbox One and PC for this, as EA Access and Origin is not available on PS4. Now, I've got EA Access on Xbox One, but I want me to try this out. I know I want to get the game, so I'm just going to wait to experience the game whole with no stops. Mass Effect Andromeda comes out March 23rd on PC, PS4 and Xbox One. And if you guessed Dirt 4, you're right, Dirt 4 comes out June 9th. They dropped a teaser trailer with some quick snippets of gameplay. You'll be able to drive around Australia, Spain, Michigan, Sweden and Wales. There's also going to be a Your stage where you set some parameters and the game procedurally creates a track around that. You'll be able to get your rally racing fixed on Xbox One, PS4 and PC. Oh yeah, you know what time it is. Bow, 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 bow. I've got your games with goals. On Xbox in February, you can expect to pick up Lovers in a Dangerous Space Time from February 1st to 28th on Xbox One, Project Cars from February 16th to March 15th on Xbox One, Monkey Island 2 Special Edition from February 1st to 15th on Xbox 360 and Xbox One, Star Wars The Force Unleashed from February 16th to 28th on Xbox 360 and Xbox One. I am super pumped for this because I've always wanted to try out Star Wars The Force Unleashed and Project Cars. I'm pumped. Let's get it while it's hot. Okay, really quickly guys, I'm going to run through some bonus round stories for you. You ready? Let's go. The Chinese New Year update for Overwatch is live. They also added a new Capture the Flag mode and it's awesome. Next up, I Am Setsuna is now a Nintendo Switch launch title, giving the console 6 launch titles now. What the? Lastly, Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild will be the last game for the Wii U. Seems like a very fitting swan song. Alright guys, that is my time for this week. I am Blackman number 1, aka the Unibrow God, and I'm going to see you next week. This is brought to you by Overlord Iro. This is Endless Bits News. I think I have to defecate again, and I will see you next week. Also, don't be a disappointment like Jerome. Hey guys, so, if you want to like this video, hit that like button, right? If you want to share, sharity shiggity shack, okay? Comment down below what you think, and subscribe.